recruit next. But it was a heavy dose after I started getting my name out there.
You know, we were just talking to Isaac, and he said kind of the nature of this game is they don't like you guys, you don't like them. I mean, the trash talk and all this stuff, it's, as much as you try to make every game the same, this one's a little different. Is that kind of the way you feel about it as well?
Nah, we treat every game the same. You know, obviously it's a rivalry game, and you know, the hate between two teams. But you know, with your preparation, you want to treat it just like it's another game, and go out there and do what you're supposed to do.
What are the coaches, maybe the veteran players, talk to the younger guys about as far as keeping that composure, don't let them get in your heads, that sort of thing? That been a topic of conversation with all you guys?
I mean, that's what we thrive on anyway. It's composure, discipline, physicality, you know, and we just make sure we can stay composed at all times, you know, because penalties, like undisciplined penalties in the game can kill you, especially on a drive or on a key critical down, you know. But, you know, we always want to keep composure, so we always preach it through our practice, and, you know, it translates to the game.
How hard is it to keep composure in a game like this? Like if there's trash talking, and you know, even more so when the two teams are both in the top 10.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's hard when you're practicing it. You know things don't go your way, or games you didn't play already when you had to keep your composure. It's more of I think a mental thing more than a physical thing. You know, some guys don't like to get hit, and like, you know, natural reaction is to hit back. But you know, guys that can keep their composure and stay calm are the guys that, you know, are doing things right in practice before the game.
Describe the atmosphere in playing a game where it's half and half between both Florida and Georgia fans instead of like a home game or an away game.
The atmosphere is great. You know, it's best of both worlds. You know, I guess, you know, it's not like a home or away game, but definitely you want to get your crowd into it more than the other team's crowd. So it's fun to see the stadium, and especially playing a neutral site game. It's always fun. So I guess that's a different experience. So, but it's all good.
How much more attention did you get? You got up to a blazing start. You starting to see a lot of bracket coverage, a lot of two guys on you now. Has that been a big difference?
Yeah, I think they're trying to keep me from the deep ball a lot. I think I'm more into the play of like a defensive scheme now, especially after the first 4 or 5 games. But that just comes, you know, just gotta, you know, get used to it and get open as much as you can, and just do the little things that help your team out more, and just, you know, be patient and just wait for the ball to come to you.
Will you be back on the return teams again? I've kind of seen you in, on, and off those. What's the plan there in the return game?
In the return game?
Yeah.
As far as I know, I'm the return guy. So,
okay.
And you know something different. I mean, you need to know. But I think that's still good. I think I still got my job, you know. But if like I said, you know something different, you need to let me know now. But yeah, everything's good at that part.
MECOLE, your dad was a pretty good player in Delaware County in his own right?
Yeah, my dad was a beast, man. You know, I look up to him a lot. Watching his old film, and it's crazy to see the things he did when he was playing, and just the similarities that we had. You know, he was a more bigger physical guy than I was, but definitely was an animal when he played.
What role has he played in shaping you to where you are now?
You know, my dad, big influence, you know, in my football career. You know, he the one that kept me on the straight path, like, you know, and set expectations that, you know, that I couldn't set for myself, and, you know, just getting my mind right, the mental state, like, just like, you know, you can do anything you put your mind to, and you gotta, you know, treat every game like, you know, like it's your last, because you don't know when you're gonna play. So he played a big part of like this football aspect.
And you guys are, you know, MECOLE Senior and MECOLE Junior, right?
Right. Yeah.
Do you feel any of the, you know, living up to the family name type of thing when it comes to that?
I think I did a pretty good job of it, you know. And, you know, definitely just want to make that last name look good, because, you know, that's a brand, and you just got to keep continuing to represent it the right way.
Where does the name MECOLE come from? Is it a family thing?
It's actually pronounced McCole.
Okay.
You know, I don't think a lot of people know that, but I guess there's so many people that say it the wrong way, it's just so hard to correct it. But yeah, my daddy got named by his mama or his daddy, I guess, but I think he the first one I've known with the name, and he gave it to me, so.
You Turtle Jackson go way back, don't you?
Oh yeah, Turtle, yeah. People say Turtle. They don't even know how he got that name. Like, they just say.
So he told us that before. So what is there? He say he's telling us a story or something about
it? Nah, you know, people, you know, see, me and Turtle grew up together. You know, that's my guy. I seen him play. You know, growing up from middle school to high school. You know, he was a phenomenal player. You know, of course some injuries, you know, set him back a little bit, but still he was like coming up, man. It was like Turtle Jackson was that guy. And people call him Turtle. I tell people like you can't call him that because you don't know how he got the name, or you don't know the backstory of Turtle, you know. But yeah, that's my guy right there.
Did he race you or something, and you were that much faster than him?
Who Turtle? Nah. This is a long story behind it. I'm gonna let him tell y'all if he wants y'all to know how he got that name.
Did you guys ever talk about when you were little, hoping to both end up at the same school one day?
Nah, actually, no. I wasn't really like that big like Turtle was. Turtle like the first person, which is a funny story because Turtle like one of the first person I see shoot for half court consistently. Like it's in middle school, so like you had to guard him half court. You couldn't like just like stay at the 3-point line because he'll light you up all night. And but he was big coming out of middle school, and definitely went to Athens Christian. And he had a great freshman sophomore year, and he got injured, and but ultimately he came here. But we never had no talk about going to the same school.
Summertime, you and him go to Ramsey at all, and kind of hoop it up a little bit, or has that ever happened?
Nah, I ain't. Actually, I played a couple pickup games with him, like against him, but we ain't never went no one-on-one. I like me in a one-on-one anyway, but maybe we have to get that going before
He's got the basketball, and you got the wide receiver. You don't think? How do you think he'd be doing as a wide receiver?
If he come on the field?
Yeah, if he came on the field, what's on the football field?
Hey, I think you can play, but if you talking about some one-on-ones, I like me all day long, But on the court, yeah, I can't touch him on that court, if you're being honest, but he's a great guy.
Did y'all ever play in high school, Upper County versus Athens Christian?
No, not Athens Christian. We played him in middle school, like
Okay.
Everett versus Franklin, and but he never got a chance to play us in high school. He had moved to Athens Christian.
Back to Georgia, Florida. Isaac Nana said that it's more of like a composure game. How do you feel like this team can keep their composure this week after maybe losing it against LSU?
I wouldn't say we lost it against LSU. I don't think we really had no undisciplined penalties against LSU, as I recall. But I don't say we got a big focus on composure. It's like more of like composure is like something you do. Like you keep that composure. It's not money you just like, oh, I gotta keep my composure in this game. Like nah, you it's installed in you already. And before the composure game, it's much more than that. Just the composure game. It's a lot more to it. So, but that's definitely something you're gonna consider and think about before. So, but
Why did the Georgia guys have such a big problem with the Florida guys? They really seem to get under your skin. All the guys we've talked to this week just said we don't like them. What makes them any different than anybody else in the Do they just talk more? Or
is this what they saying or is this what we saying?
No, a lot. The Georgia guys, they say they don't trash talk, but they just in general don't like the Florida. They don't like Florida. They say they come in and that's what they're taught. That's what Natrez was saying.
I mean, every school you go to has that rival, and for our sake, Florida is our rival, and it's not no in between, it's like either you don't like them when you hear it, you feel me? So it's just like it's that type of game, and that's what you look forward to it in college football anyway, because the rival games, is what you come to Georgia for. It's like I'm coming for the Georgia-Florida game, like that's what I'm putting my mind to, but. As far as like the trash talking, like outside the game, like we ain't about all that. We go talk on the field. So.
Is there any different kind of vibe around the team versus going into the LSU game? Did that game and the bye week kind of change anything around here?
I want to say change, more of like a better focus. After that loss to LSU, it's like a wake up call. Like, hey, we gotta get right. We gotta get back to what got us here. What we built the standard in. We gotta get back to the standard of play. And but this week coming in is more of like we gotta get the job done. We can't we on the line. If we still want to accomplish our goals, we gotta get through every test that's in our way. And like this weekend, it's another test that we just gotta get through.
Does that speak to like, I don't want to put words in my mouth, was it overconfidence or anything going into LSU, or getting kind of used to just kind of thinking y'all would show up and win? Or
I want to say it's no overconfidence. I just feel like it's more of like we say, it's not always the best team that wins. It's the team that plays best. And I feel like LSU came out and played a great game. They had a great game plan, and they executed to the best of their abilities. And it just didn't go right for us. I don't think we was overconfident coming in the game. We didn't overlook them at all. We wasn't looking forward to the Florida game. We were solely focused on them. It's just they go your way, and that's the nature of the game. You can't win them all, I guess you would like to say, but we didn't overlook them. It's just they played the cards right. So.
I see you got the humble over hype bracelet there. Does that kind of get reinforced with the loss like you have against LSU?
I forgot here something, but nah, you know, I think most of our team humble, you know, and if they wasn't humble, you know, I guess they'd be humble now, you know, because you know, like the freshman class haven't lost a game. It's their first game they ever lost, but I want to say it's more like no humble is we've been humble, you know, we've been working and just grinding hard. It's just more of like, you know, it just didn't go our way. Now we just got to refocus and, you know, get back to what, you know, the standard.
Thanks, Miko.
Cool.
Thanks, Miko.